Number three on the list is probably a bit of an unexpected one for people that are really into these lower weight classes, but this is one of my favorite fights. It's Humberto Gonzalez versus Saman Sorjataran, which took place on July 15th, 1995 for the WBC and IBF Junior Flyweight Championships. Saman had been completely obliterated by Ricardo Lopez at 105, and in that fight, he didn't really look like anybody that I was too impressed with. I had watched the Ricardo Lopez fight a while ago before even discovering that this fight existed, to be honest. And in this fight early on, I wasn't really thinking much of him. I thought this was just going to be a showcase fight for Humberto Gonzalez. It was recommended by a lot of people that um, were recommending great fights in the lower weight classes, and I just thought this was just going to be a literal showcase for how good Humberto Gonzalez is, and he shows up very well early on, landing his signature switch stance right hand that really stuns Saman. But Saman lands a surprise knockdown with his own right hand in the second round. And we get more Gonzalez overwhelming Saman, adapting very quickly after getting knocked down. He has great pressure and body work in the rounds 5 and 6. And at that point, I'm just really thinking that this is literally just going to be Humberto Gonzalez overwhelming the less skilled man. But Saman really goes out there and puts it all on the line after facing some crazy adversity. This reminds me of the Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman fight, where Leon Edwards is clearly outmatched and just really getting beat up for the whole first however many rounds, first 4 rounds in that fight. But his corner really hypes him up as they're hyping Saman up, as you can see right now in the clips. But Saman goes out there in the seventh round and really just locks in. It does not care. He starts throwing bombs, landing an amazing knockdown on Gonzalez, really taking him by surprise, and then finally being able to TKO him on the ropes and getting the fight stopped in the seventh round and showcasing one of the greatest comebacks that I've ever seen and finally making himself a champion. This is a guy who probably shouldn't have actually become world champion if you're just going to go purely on skills and how well they're like made to fight. But this was his moment. He made the best out of it and defeated a Hall of Famer. This is truly one of the most inspiring fights that I've ever watched in boxing history, and that's why it's number three on this list.